Music.
We ready, we ready for y'all. We ready, we ready, we ready for y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin for tonight's Big Rivers Conference season finale between the Chippewa Falls Cardinals and your River Falls Wildcats. I'm joined by Director of Photography Jenna Peters, producer Justin Wilson, and always my favorite color commentary on planet Earth, Melissa Wilson. Well, tonight, Melissa, the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, they come in record not too hot at 1-22. They're 1-12 in the BRC. However, on February 12th, maybe Coach Becca Bestial's got some things going in the right direction for the Cardinal. They drummed New Richmond by 15, 57-42. Junior Brooklyn Sandvig had 22 in that game. She also collected 8 rebounds, and Ava Reuter had 18 points and 7 boards. And the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, they definitely came ready to play against New Richmond it was a week ago on Thursday, Thursday. So, but River Falls comes into tonight's matchup with an overall record of 6-16, 2-11, one game ahead of the Cardinal in the Big Rivers Conference. On the last 2 times these teams played on Friday, January 14th, River Falls bested the Cardinal by a final of 40-37. I was watching that game from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, with Josh Lassie and company and the brothers Peters. And speaking of the Peters, Ella Peters had a good game that night. She had 14 points and 10 boards and 4 blocks. Jordan Torres came out that night with 11 points and 9 rebounds. That was her best game of the year statistically anyway. And Pizzy had 2 3-pointers and finished the night with 12 points. So one thing about that game against Chippewa Falls, Jordan Schwanz has been one of the team leaders, especially in the scoring and rebounding department for the Wildcats most of the season. That game was not a good game for the Hacksaw. She was 0 for 15 from the field. So anything the Wildcats get out of Schwanz, tonight is going to be a bonus in that. And I suspect Schwanz will have a good game tonight. So.
And Cheyenne said when she stopped by a little earlier that they didn't score much, in those first few minutes of this game. So that's their goal tonight, is to come out and just get up early.
Yeah, the final score was 40-37. We didn't score. River Falls didn't score a point in the first 7 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah.
So that's Cheyenne Wilson said the girls' goal tonight was to get out to a fast start, and whether they do that with defense or with offense or a combination of both, we will have to wait and see. We are 4 minutes and 45 seconds before game time. You guys had a rough – I came over from the east, so I was heading west to get over here. You guys were coming east. And
head west, young man.
Yeah, it was some tough sledding over here on Highway 29, no matter what direction you were driving. But everybody got
down
here.
They closed Highway 29 down because it's so bad.
Are we staying over the night here?
We very well could be.
We could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to get Ava to a volleyball tournament in the morning.
Well,
it could be.
Ava might be staying the night by herself with Ralphie and Lester.
We'll have to see here. But I talked to the bus driver, Jeff Rixman. Got to give a shout out to him for getting the team and coaches here safely. He said that the wind is supposed to die down around 9.
Okay.
That should bode well for.
It was already better when I started from Abbotsford. It was probably about 50 miles away, so 53 miles away, and when I started, it was absolutely brutal. And by the time I was getting pretty close to Chippewa Falls, it was the wind had died down quite a bit.
Yeah, I know Minneapolis, St. Paul had 60-mile-an-hour winds in some places.
And luck of the draw, it had some white fluffy snow about it, maybe an inch or an inch and a half. It just dropped, and it was just blowing everywhere.
Just enough to make it just tough to see.
Yeah, it was glare ice. So glad everyone's here safely, and we hope everyone gets home safely as well. And we get a W, right?
Well, if
That's
you're
right.
sitting
That'd
in
be
your
great.
living room in your recliner, you don't have to worry about
No.
the roads or the wind at all. You can sit back and watch some BRC action.
Yep, Rob Derry is trapped on the ranch. He said driveway is drifted, so it sounds like it's definitely still been snowing and blowing back home in River Falls.
And for those of you, I personally think it's probably our best halftime entertainment lineup of the year, without a doubt. Stick around for halftime.
It's big, Greg. It's big.
It is big. We have the Tell Mama segment, everybody's favorite segment. We have a letter from the one and only Rob Derry himself. He wrote in a letter.
This is exciting.
And
See, Greg and I get to see these letters before you, so we get
Yeah.
to set it. It's a fantastic.
the other letter is coming from Linda Roush in Owatonna, Minnesota.
Really?
I haven't heard from Linda for a long time.
Linda Roush was Jenna grew up about 2 or 3 houses down
Couple houses down
from
from
Linda.
the Rouches. Yep.
Linda wrote in a nice letter.
Fine people the Rouches are.
And
Owatonna.
we have not showed the Tell Mama letters to Jenna or Melissa.
Well-
They will hear them for the first time at halftime.
It's quite a job for Justin and Greg to scan our fan mail and select just the right letters for our halftime show.
Imagine if we had a TikTok page.
We-
the letters that would
we-
come in.
we had
I mean,
50
That's
we
next
had-
year.
amazing.
Bring
we had-
it up a notch next year.
We had
do it.
57 letters sent in to us this past week. We selected 2 of them at random, and it came up to be the big cat Rob Derry and Linda Roush.
So real quick, Greg, as we get started here, so we have had some technical difficulties today getting in, but we've had technical difficulties all week. Our YouTube page got shut down. We had to come around. The Godfather, he got all involved in figuring out how we're going to get these games out there, and the River Falls High School page has allowed us to use their YouTube page. But for tonight, our good friends at First National Bank of River Falls have allowed us to jump in and utilize their YouTube page so that we can bring you this fine broadcast here tonight. So big shout out to Jeff Johnson, because as I was setting up tonight, I had to call him. He had to get me in. The Godfather, he held my hand on a bunch of things, too, to get this thing up and going.
It's a team effort.
It
Yeah,
is.
takes
it
a
is.
village.
If you need to put your money somewhere, you need a loan, go check out our friends at First National Bank of River Falls.
That's right. Both my kids have their accounts there.
Well, the Diamond, speaking of one of them, the Diamond Cheyenne Wilson, she just drained one from about 12 on the baseline. I think that's her favorite shot. She likes that baseline jumper.
Oh,
She
who
does.
doesn't love the baseline
and
jumper?
if
That's
the,
one of the
if the
best.
Cardinal
Just
are
like her
going to come out with a little zone action, that little baseline jumper is going to be open tonight. Well, there's about 23 seconds left before the national anthem. Whoa, they already started it.
Oh, jeez. Here we go, folks.
I think that
I think
got
they,
everyone
they
up
hit
on
it quick. Everybody jumped.
Between the River Falls Wildcats and your Chippewa Falls Cardinals. The Big Rivers Conference in Chippewa Falls High School reminds student athletes, coaches, and spectators to support good sportsmanship. Please help foster the spirit of good sportsmanship by appreciating the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and the officials in tonight's contest in a positive manner. Would you all please rise and honor America by removing your hats for the playing of our national anthem?
there was your national anthem. They played a little speeded up version.
Everyone jumped up.
And now tonight's starting lineups. First for your River Falls Wildcats. It looks like the same starting five. There's the microwave, Olivia Pizzi. Well, I tell you what, Olivia and Cheyenne had a nice little
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
the breeze. Kia Strop gets patted down.
We got a lot of shoulder bumps going on. I like it.
There's the pistol, Ella Peters, with a little hip check in the corner. There's the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdale, with a little, it takes two to tango stutter step.
Comes the big bump.
And the hacksaw, Jordan Schwans. Two juniors and three sophomores for the Wildcats getting the starting nod tonight.
And neon green as the pre-wrap. I like it. It's bright.
Just so our viewers know at home, we do not have a clock today. I can't get it to go. So,
Well, we'll verbally say how much time's left numerous times. Starting for your Chippewa Falls Cardinals, number 4, Madison Bauer. She's a 5'7" junior guard. Number 10, Hannah Salter. She's a 5'7" senior guard. Salter averaging 3 points a game, has 14 three-pointers made on the year. Number 24, Abigail Nelson. She's a 5'10" senior. And number 34, Ava Reuter. She's a 5'8" junior forward. And number 33, 5'9" junior guard, Brooklyn Sandvig. Sandvig's a heck of an athlete. Sandvig's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds. She has 56 steals on the year, averaging 3 per game. Ava Reuter, number 34 there, the 5'8" forward, she is leading the team in scoring at 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. And Reuter is shooting 77% from the line, 30% from the three-point line. Let me ask these Chippewa Falls fans if it's pronounced Reuter or Ryder.
Let's play basketball, ladies.
It's Reuter, folks.
It is confirmed, Ava Reuter. Peters and Sandvig to jump. Cardinals with the basketball. Offensive rebound by Nelson. There's a shot attempt by Hannah Salter, no good. It'll be Wildcat basketball. If you're just joining us, we are just underway, 13 seconds into this ball game. Score tied, knotted up at 0 apiece. Looks like the Cardinals are doing a little half-court trap. Peters and Strop break it with relative ease. Schwans over to Pizzi. Pizzi for 3 from the left side, no good. Rebounded by Salter.
Good look, though. Good idea.
Peters guarding Sandvig. Sandvig kicks it back out to Nelson. Sandvig on the right side, guarded by Peters. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense. Well, it took the Wildcats 7 minutes to score back on January 14th when these two teams squared up in River Falls. River Falls won that ball game by 3, 40-37. Coach Dick and the Wildcats looking to have a much faster start.
Here we go.
Nice move, nice hard move to the basket by Abigail Nelson. She tries to kick it back out. No good. It'll be Wildcat basketball on the sidelines. Strop to throw it inbounds. On the court once again for the Wildcats, Strop, Peters, Van Osdel, Schwans, and Pizzi. Cardinals in a man-to-man defense. No, they're back. They are playing in a zone, a little 2-3 zone. Wildcats have had some problems against the zone here in the last 5-6 ball games. Word on the street is they implemented a couple of new little wrinkles into their offense.
I'd like to see it. We're already passing better, and we had a couple of times where we were attacking it better, so hopefully that continues.
I think one of the changes was that Van Osdel was moved to the block and the elbow, and they moved Peters back outside. I mean, I can already tell that's been one change so far. that I can see. 16-22 remaining in the first half. No score. Knotted up at goose eggs apiece.
Nice screen.
Schwanz and Sandvik going at it. Jump ball is called. It'll be River Falls basketball on the baseline.
Definitely packing it in the toaster.
In the toaster. I like it.
Well, there's not too many games this season where the Wildcats have a solid height advantage. Tonight they do. Schwanz and Peters could have their way on the board tonight. Sandvik's going to be called with a blocking foul. And Strop will take it out on the baseline. That's Sandvik's first and team's second. Nope, they're going to bring this one out on the baseline. Benazzo kicks it over to Pizzi. Strop for three from the left side.
There we go.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. The Wildcats are up 3-zip. Kia Strop from downtown.
We are on the board, folks.
Strop on the ball guarding Salter. Salter, the second leading three-point shooter for the Cardinals.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there. Wildcat ball.
Salter is a 5'7" senior. Sandvik leads the team in steals. She's at the point for the Wildcats. Peters' pass is knocked out of bounds by Salter. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Wildcats are moving the ball well against the zone so far here early in the ball game.
Definitely.
Breaking the little half-court trap pretty easy, too. I like to see that. Peters, nice hard pass over to Pizzi.
There you go.
Pizzi, nothing but the bottom of the net. Wildcats up 6-zip, 15-26 left in the first half. Good ball movement, Justin, so far for the Wildcats.
Yeah, much better. And then they're hitting their shots, getting those good looks.
Good defense there by Schwantz.
Nice offensive board by Abigail Nelson, but her putback no good. Rebounded by the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. No, they're Peters looked like she kept her left foot down.
She did.
The Stripes thought otherwise. Turnover Wildcats. It'll be Cardinal basketball.
I'm gonna go look at the replay.
Cardinal coach Becca Bestial donning some knee-high boots, leather boots, as was their junior varsity coach, Greta Lehman.
We've got some folks in Florida watching. Jim and Emily, Mary, Reese, Nancy. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks.
Ava Reuter to the basket hard. Her first shot no good. She gets her own rebound and putback. She's fouled and will go to the line for two shots. That foul was on number 21, Van Osdel. It'll be her first and team first. 14:56 on the clock. Reuter at the line for two shots. Colorful shoes Ava has on tonight. Ava Reuter has some colorful shoes. What's your first name? Amanda is directly to my left. She's recording the game for the Cardinals. You're on staff, assistant coach. Ava, you're an assistant coach.
She's watching a television show with her AirPods in.
Trying to not pay attention to you.
Yeah, she's really just.
Some crazy guy from River Falls kept talking to me.
I'm not quite sure about that call.
I'm not either. I did not see an over and back there.
Let me look at the replay.
Again, let's go to the replay.
Peters gets called for an over the back. She looked like she was about 5 feet past
I thought so too, but
the half-court line, but no matter. Wildcats up 6-2, 14:38
did have a little
remaining in the ball
kickback
game.
on her step and step back over the line.
got it.
Nice job, Kia.
Kia Strop
pressured
tries to get the steal. Nice recovery by Emily Hakes. There's a three-point attempt by Reuter, no good. Nice box out by Van Osdel. She brings it up the court. Her pocket gets picked by Hakes. Here comes Sandvig.
Grab it.
Reuter with a nice offensive rebound, no good. Sandvig with the long carom rebound. Cardinals
Come on, girls.
doing a great job on the offensive boards. And Hakes will be fouled. Excuse me. That's Allie Richardson is fouled. She'll go to the line for two shots. That foul is called on Peters. That's her first and team's second. Richardson's first free throw is good. Richardson, a 5'8" junior. She's averaging 4 points a game and 4 rebounds. I'm a big fan of Richardson's matching red socks.
Those are fun.
Sandvig running the point. Nice pass to Schwanz. Schwanz wide open all the way to the cup. She'll be
good take.
fouled. I like the way the Wildcats are breaking the half court press here so far in the early going. Wildcats up by 2. The Hacksaw at the line for 2 shots. First shot a little strong off the back iron. Now in the game for the Wildcats, number 24, pick 6, Lily Burke. In for the Cardinals, number 22, 5'9" senior guard, Clara Maytot. Schwanz's second one no good, rebounded by Richardson. 6-4 your score, 13:47 remaining in the first half. Here in the early going. Sandvig going to get away with a little travel. Her shot up and good.
Oh. Sorry.
Both mamas were
Yeah.
on that one.
Van Ozel into Peters, back out to Pizzi.
There
Nice
we go.
ball movement by the Wildcats into Schwanz.
There
Up
you go.
and good. Van Ozel to Schwanz. Wildcats up by 2. Much, much better ball movement. Richardson on Pizzi down low, rebounded by
rebound.
Peters.
Nice strong rebound by Ella.
I think they're going to get Lily Burke with a moving screen.
I think she was just trying to get out of the way there, actually.
Well,
Referees have been tight on the Wildcats here in the early going.
and I was going to give her a thumbs up for setting a screen. Like, I'd love to see us set some more screens to help our girls out when they're coming across the line there.
Madison Bauer with the ball for the Cardinals. 8-6 your score, 12:51 remaining in the first half. Once again, stick around at halftime. An outstanding Tell Mama segment, and we'll also have Wildcat Trivia sponsored by River Ridge Builders.
Good job, Ella.
There's a steal. Van Ozel comes up with it. Wildcats are not only getting better ball movement, they're
There we
getting
There you go. Nice pass.
better movement in general. Nice cut by Peters. Schwanz finds her. Wildcats up 10-6, 12:19 remaining in the first half.
Good help.
Reuter for 3, no good. Long rebound by the microwave, Olivia Pizzi, and she's going to get called with a double dribble. She did. It'll be Cardinal basketball. Now in for the Wildcats, the Jet, Jordan Torres. She had a heck of a ball game against these same Cardinals here about a month ago. And back in for the Cardinals, number 24, Abigail Nelson.
She did. She almost had a double-double, didn't she, off the
She had
bench?
11 points and 9 boards.
Yeah.
Wildcats in a man-to-man
Travel.
defense. They're going to get number 23, Olivia Sanborn, with, she picked her foot up maybe just a hair early. Referees have been really tight on that call really all season.
All season, yeah.
Peters over to Pizzi. They're going to get Pizzi with another double dribble. Back-to-back double dribbles by the microwave. Speaking of microwaves, I'd like to give a big thank you to my parents, Gene and Candy Peters. They got us a present for Christmas. It was a new
Oh,
microwave.
yeah, you had like
see,
3 microwaves
try
that
not to
went
burn
out,
through
right? Or
this one.
something?
No, this one, but they ordered it in the first part of December, but it just got installed yesterday.
Nice. Congratulations.
It was on back order.
So you guys probably had to go out to eat every once in a while, huh?
West Wind.
And you know what?
We
If
had
you
a
go out to
backup.
eat and you need to split your bill with your person that you're
Zelle.
going, Zelle, let's check out our friends at First
Yes,
National
let's
Bank.
do it.
Great
Please
Let's talk
do.
about it.
Going to dinner with a friend and need to split the bill? Zelle is a fast, safe, and easy way to send money right from your phone to friends and family. Zelle is accessible through our online and mobile banking app. To learn more, visit our website at fnbrf.com/Zelle.
There we have it, Greg.
I tell you what, I don't really know why Jeff Johnson would want any other actors or actresses when you got Bo Herstein and Melissa Godin.
I know.
Doesn't get much better.
It's like
Totally.
a mic drop at that. Like,
And the other one
boom.
they got is Jeff Johnson himself.
For sure.
Love
Doesn't get any better.
it. I love it.
Cardinals with the basketball. 10-6 your score. Wildcats on top. 11:47 remaining in the first half. In for the Wildcats, Pizzy, Peters, Burke, Cheyenne Wilson, and Jordan Torres. Junior
Gotcha.
guard. She's putting some pressure on Lily Burke.
Oh, there.
Peters over to Strop. Wildcats working around the horn. Inside to the Jet, Jordan Torres. Nice kick out
kick
from
out.
Torres to Strop. Just short, rebounded by Ava Reuter. Good ball movement once again by the Wildcats. Sandvig with the ball on the left side, and she kicks it over to
Nice.
Abigail Nelson. Stolen by Peters.
All the way.
She's thinking about going all the way to the cup. She kicks it out to Torres. Strop thinking about the three. Passes it up, kicks it over to the diamond. Cheyenne's pass is intercepted by Sanborn, but it goes between her legs, out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
Yeah, I'd love to see Ella on that fast break. Just go. Just take it in, make them follow you. No need to kind of stop. She's got kind of some speed there. Just take it all the way.
Either that or stop and pop with
Yeah.
about 6 feet left. Torres' shot is blocked by the bottom of the backboard. Sandvig like a jet.
Good defense.
Nice defense by Peters. Nice steal by Torres over to Strop. Strop
Kick it.
On the floor.
Strap
On
up
the
and in.
floor?
I think they're going to call that one on the floor. That foul was on Madison Bauer. That was her first and team fourth. Foul's pretty even so far. Wildcats with 3, Cardinals with 4. Strap to inbound. And Olivia Sanborn will be called with a trip, a blocking foul. That's what they technically call it in the book, Melissa. Do you have any shout-outs for us over there?
Yeah, we've got Uncle Bob and Aunt Kathy in Rochester who have been faithful all year watching, and Bob Torres, Jordan's grandpa, watching as well.
There's a three-point attempt by Madison Bauer. You can count that one. Bauer tickles
away.
the twine, and that brings the Cardinals back within 1. 9:23 remaining in the ballgame. Ava Reuter had a body blow, kicked it out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
Yeah, we just got to take it right up that sideline. They're not getting a cut off on that one side. Just keep attacking it and just blow right by.
Yeah, we're
Peters will take a break, and in for her is the hacksaw, the double deuce,
We're 2 away from being in the bonus.
Jordan Schwanz. Cardinals playing some pressure defense. Sandvik gets her hands on a lot of balls, and she got her hand on the arm of the hacksaw. And that will be the second personal on Sandvik and the 6th team foul. Back in for the Cardinals, number 10, senior Hannah Salter.
We've got 9:14 left in the first half.
In for the Wildcats, Schwanz, Burke, and that ball was picked off by Madison Bauer. Wilson, Torres, and Strop for the Wildcats. In for the Cardinals, Ryder, Bauer, Olivia Sanborn. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Also in for Chippewa Falls, Allie Richardson and Hannah Salter. Olivia Sanborn, a 5'6" sophomore guard at the line for 2 shots. That foul was on Lily Burke, her 2nd and team 4th. Sanborn gets it to go. Burke will take a seat, and in for her, the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdol. They're going to get Sanborn with a lane violation. It'll be Wildcat basketball. 10-10 your score, 8:59 remaining in the first half. Van Osdol to try to break the press here for the Wildcats.
Whoa. Get it over. There you go.
Nice pass from Wilson to Torres.
Yeah, nice.
Count it off the
There we go.
backboard. Wildcats up by 2. 8:40 left in the first half. Wildcats still in the man-to-man defense. Wildcat fans wanted to travel on that one. Both 4 Cardinal hands were on it at the same time for a brief second. Nice pass inside to Allie Richardson.
Very good.
No good. Nice defense by Wilson. Schwanz comes up with the ball. She tries to thread the needle to Torres. A little too cute. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball. Madison Bauer bringing up the ball for the Cardinals. She's defended by Strop. Tries a little give and go to Ryder, no good. There's a wide open 8-footer in the lane. Richardson, you can count that one. Score tied up at 12 apiece. 7:54 remaining in the first half, and Coach Stick will call a timeout.
30-second timeout.
Good timeout there by Coach Stick. It looked like we were a little discombobulated getting the ball in and not people not in position.
Well, they might go over that little give and go that they just did to make
That
sure
might
that
happen
doesn't
too. Yep.
happen again. That was we kind of got away. Now they made a good pass out to Richardson for a wide open 8-footer.
Yep.
You have wide open 8-footers in the lane all night. That's not going to be good for
No,
the
it's
Wildcats.
We got Julia Torres from Tacoma, Washington. She's been tuning in a lot this season. Thanks for watching. And we've got Abby Bannett. Go Wildcats!
The Firecracker.
Firecrackers
Hey.
online. All right.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jay and Dave Sinney
Oh, yeah.
watching live from Lakeville, Minnesota tonight.
Thank you, Sennies.
Van Osdol with the ball. Cats.
What's that?
Yeah, Wildcats might have got away with a little bit of travel. The Cardinal fans wanted it. Hannah Salter knocks the ball off of Strop's knee. Cardinals recover. They have the ball. Wilson and Richardson battling down low on the block.
It's a travel.
And they're going to get Olivia Sanborn with the travel. Back in for the Wildcats. Number 5, Olivia Pizzi, and number 12, Ella Peters.
7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, Greg.
Thanks, Justin.
Back in for the Cardinals, number 12, Emily Hakes. Wildcats are going to get a backcourt violation once again. That's their second of the half.
I'd love to see us cut to the middle there, right? Instead of that cross-court pass is tough when you get into that trap. Give that person dribbling in there a shorter pass to make, an easier pass to make, and then you cut down the middle and you're...
The sides are wide open, too.
Yeah.
The last time Emily Van Osdol broke the press with a long pass to the diamond Cheyenne Wilson, she threw it right into Torres for a bucket. Be a good plan of action for the Wildcats here with 6:55 remaining in the first half. 12-12 your score. There's a long three-point attempt by Salter, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Thanks for joining us here on a cold, windy, snowy Friday night in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
Hey, you're welcome, Greg. Glad to be here.
Thanks for having me, Justin. Cardinal fans wanted to travel.
Shoot.
They got it that time.
They got it. Maybe a tad late, but they got it. Ava Ryder.
I think we've got Abby's mom, Lisa. Thanks, Benchwarmers, tuning in while heading to KC tonight. I bet they're going to watch maybe some volleyball.
They have some volleyball. The
Fun.
Firecrackers firing up for some volleyball down.
Good
KC.
luck, Firecracker.
There you go,
Kia
Kia.
Strop with a steal right near half court. She goes up with a left hand, no good. Nice
Good
rebound
rebound.
by Schwanz.
Ooh.
She'll be fouled. I think they're going to call the foul on Allie Richardson. And the Hacksaw will go to the line for 2 shots.
Hey, give Kia some credit there. Going after it, putting a little pressure on. Man, we
I
don't
love
see
it.
enough of that.
I
We got to
agree.
get after that.
Could not agree more. I thought that was great play.
Great pressure defense by the Breeze. And Jordan Schwans is at the line for 2 shots. There's your sound effect, and there's
Good
your
job,
point.
Justin. He's not asleep at the wheel right now. That's good.
Back in for the Cardinals, number 24, Abigail Nelson, and number 22, Claire Maytott.
Good girl, Jordan.
Wildcats are in the bonus the rest of the way. Cardinals with 17 fouls, Wildcats just 4.
6:16 remaining.
There's a 3-point attempt by number 22, Claire Maytott. Maytott tickles the twine, and that shot puts the Cardinals up by a point.
Just go. All the way through. There you go.
Peters splits the defense. Van Osdel back to
Nice.
Peters, left
Nice.
hand smooth as silk.
Greg.
And Peters puts the Cardinals, or the Wildcats, back up by a point.
That's how you do it, Greg. Let's do that again.
Reuter and Schwans battling down low on the block. Strop with
Job,
almost
Kia.
another steal. I like the pressure defense by
I do
Strop.
too.
Yeah, she's outside the three-point line. We don't ever see that. It's
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah.
Coach
Love
Dick
it.
has moved the pack line
Good
out,
hustle, Kia.
and that coaching move has worked well so far tonight.
Yeah, great job by Stick having her come out.
Yeah,
Get
that's
after
great.
it.
I'd love to see her pester anyone who's up on the top. She's quick enough to do it. There we go.
There
That
we go.
pressure
A little
defense
bit.
by Strop and Van Osdel caused another turnover.
Good job, Cats.
Great game planning by Stick. I like it.
Now back in for the Cardinals, number 23, a 5'6" sophomore guard, Olivia Sanborn. Peters with a nice hard pass over to Pizzi. Nice little ball fake there by Strop. Peters kicks it to Pizzi.
There you go.
The microwave, nothing but the bottom of the net. Wildcats up by 4, 4:47 remaining in the first half. Pizzi with 2 threes so far in the first half.
Ooh.
Nice pressure defense by Van Osdel
Good job,
Good
Ozzy.
D. Nice
on
job.
Maytott.
Ooh.
Little bump in the lane, no good. Rebounded
Go.
by Peters. Peters with the left hand over to Pizzi. Wildcats swing the ball around to Van Osdel.
Jeez.
Good
Good
hustle,
hustle,
Kia.
Kia. There we go.
Kia
Good job,
Strop
girls.
with nice hustle over to Van Osdel, over to Schwans,
Yes!
up and good. Great pass by Emily Van Osdel to the hacksaw Jordan Schwans, and the Wildcats now up by 6. 3:54 remaining in the first half. In the lane, no good. Nice offensive rebound by Nelson over to Claire Maytott from about 18, no good. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
Much better ball control and getting some good passes in there. It's kind of like that when we went on that little 4-game run there. Just that connection seems to be a lot better.
Brooklyn Sandvik putting all kinds of pressure on Peters.
Good help there by Ozzy. To
Nice
see
heads-up
that.
play by Van Osdel. Van Osdel's had a solid first half so far for the Wildcats.
Nice.
Nice job,
Nice
Kia.
look. There you
Great
go.
pass from Strauss
There-
to Schwans,
oh, almost.
just in and out. And nice rebound by Maytott for the Cardinals. 3:18 remaining in the first half. Wildcats still up by 6. 21-15 your score.
Oh, good job, Jordan. Oh,
Good hustle.
good hustle.
Just tap the out-of-bounds line. It'll be Cardinal basketball on the baseline.
Is that Kylie here? Over by Todd?
It is Kylie.
Hey, look at that.
Older sister of Kia Strop, Kylie Strop in the house tonight. Taken in the game with Todd. And Kylie's mom, Chris, clapping away. Left hand in the lane
job,
by
Ella.
Sanborn, no good. Rebounded, I think, by Peters. I was looking down at my sheet.
Nice
luck,
pass.
Peters.
Wide open.
There it is.
Peters to Schwanz.
Peters did a great job of even setting that up. She saw her early, took a few more
Timeout.
dribbles to the left and
Chip.
opened that up. Great job.
Great job.
Timeout by Coach Becca Bestial. And the Wildcats take an 8-point lead, 2:43 remaining in this first one. And let's say thanks to our sponsors, First National Bank of River Falls.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
All righty. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, and thank you, Jeff Johnson, for bailing me out today, helping me get the YouTube up and running. Appreciate it.
That's
Well,
right.
Melissa, one comment that I'm going to make, and then I'll have you, just kind of touch on it. The Wildcats have played great team ball tonight, and I'm looking at just about every Wildcat is in the scorebooks, and if they're not in the scorebooks, they've had some great assists. So
Yep, or rebounds.
overall, good team effort so far for the Wildcats. Your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. They're passing the ball well. They had a little bit of trouble with that press early on, but now they're taking it to them. It's nice to see.
Nice pass inside. Ava Reuter gets the bucket. That's just what Coach Becca Bestial ordered in the timeout. Pizzies gets the ball stolen. Sandvig with the steal. Brooklyn Sandvig leads the Cardinals in the steal department. She has 56 on the year coming into this ball game.
She's
Yep.
quick.
Definitely using that speed, right?
Here we go.
Speaking of steals,
Oh.
Peters gets one, and nice hustle by Olivia Sanborn.
Darn it.
She
miss.
hawks Peters down. Sandborg's got some speed, no doubt about that. Sanborn from three, no good, short. Nice rebound by Bauer underneath.
That is one thing I think that we do need to improve on as the game goes on here is we are giving them too many second chances.
Minute 35 left in the first half.
Sandvig with the ball on the left side. She passes it down low to Nelson. Wildcats still in the man-to-man defense. 23-17 your score. 123. Peters picks it off.
Good job.
She's had a few steals here in the first half.
Good idea to just slow that down.
Peters sends nice catch
Nice.
by Burke
Nice.
over to Van Osdel.
Some of her softball skills come into play there.
She's got a cannon.
Yeah, she does.
Pizzi for three.
Yes!
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Peters to Pizzi and the microwave. Her third three in the first half. And that puts the Wildcats back up by 9. 54 ticks remaining in the first half. Ava Ryder from 14. The shot goes about 12 and a half. And out of bounds, it'll be Wildcat basketball. Back in for the Cardinals, number 10, Hannah Salter, and number 2, Allie Richardson.
That was Olivia's third-pointer. Gonna bring that one back from last year.
3/3. Why not? That worked for us last year. Ah,
Ryder hits it out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
Is it Reuter or Ryder?
Reuter. Boy, we once again, our third, we're living on the edge at that half-court line.
Oh, duh.
Pick six, Lily Burke stepped on the line.
on
It'll
that
be
side, we can
Cardinal
just come out and
basketball.
take it over
I know.
there,
I
right?
don't know
Yeah.
why we don't attack it.
Just go ahead and get the ball on the other side
Yeah,
of it.
right.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Just start there.
Catch it. and
Make
go.
the easy pass.
Start
Make the
there.
easy
Okay, no
pass.
three-pointers here.
Come on, girls. Good D.
Hold them. No score, no foul.
Get on.
Good job.
go.
Nice D.
Peters kind of helping Torres down on the block.
Help,
She
help.
comes out to
Nice, Torres.
nice.
That a girl.
Torres returns the favor.
Help
She
her.
gets the block on defense. Peters with the basketball. 10
10
seconds left. Burke to Van Osdel.
Come on.
6 seconds remaining. Torres out to
There you
Lily
go.
Burke for three.
Yes!
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Wildcats
Oh, so fun.
turn it on strong in the last few minutes of the first half, and they take a 12-point lead as we head into halftime. Good ball movement, good shooting from Pizzi and Burke there. They knocked down 4 threes in the first half.
Yes, that was fun to see. Yeah, we've seen Lily shoot a lot of those buzzer shots in her career, and that was fun for her to have one tonight here
Sure
at the
was.
half.
Hey, Greg,
Well-
you know what time it is?
It is time for Tell Mama, my favorite segment of the year.
Tell mama all about it. Tell mama what you need.
What do we got in store for us
Well,
for Tell Mama this segment?
I'm going to tell you, Justin, because what we're going to do is we have fans write in letters. They send them to 124 North Main Street in the fighting city of River Falls, zip code 54022. We had 57 letters written to us this week, and I
Unbelievable.
randomly picked 2. And the first letter came from none other than Rob Derry. He's lives on the eastern outskirts of River Falls, and Rob writes, "Dear Mama Wilson, I have always been a huge fan of the high hairsprayed hair, and the girls didn't. That the girls did back in the 1980s and early 1990s. There's a picture floating around social media with Mama Peters donning this look.
Oh, boy.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Mama Wilson,
Wow.
please tell me your thoughts on this hairstyle making a comeback. Also, Mama Wilson, did you ever use Aquanet hairspray back down on the farm?"
Well, I think we bought it by the case, actually, down on the farm. One time we lost power on the hog farm. Remember the ice storm?
Yes.
The Halloween ice storm?
Of 91?
Yeah, of 91. So we lost power for 5 days, and I had to go live with my aunt and uncle.
And they burned Aquanet to keep them warm.
And my Uncle Steve would always say, it sounds like somebody has some sort of peach something going on in the bathroom, because he had 2 boys, and so the hairspray was just flying back then. And
Well,
so
how many cans of Aquanet
big,
does it take
big
for one to
hair.
have that hair?
Oh.
That
Well,
hairstyle
hold on, I
right
think we
there.
got
Greg,
one of me.
I pulled up a few other beauties.
Now
Oh.
we're talking.
Well, but it gets better.
I mean, you know,
Oh,
that's,
Mama Wilson.
there's some light shining through on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
There
These
we
are
go.
from the newspaper. Anybody remember what a newspaper is?
Yes.
Yes.
I might have been in the newspaper for
And then
Melissa
our
Paulson,
various
a.k.a.
our
Melissa
favorite,
Mama.
the professional.
in the professional
With
with
the
the
dew.
blazer.
Hey, just a little Aquanet, a hair dryer, and a little curling iron action. That's all the
Oh
tools
my
you
gosh!
need.
And then you'd spray it with the hairspray,
That
and
one
then you curl
that
it.
first one barely
and then
fits
you'd
in the
rat
lens of
it.
the camera. It's so big.
And you could spray it out, right? Do you remember blowing
That's
it
a
out?
mane.
Yes.
It is.
That is a mane. What was
Yeah.
what was the mascot at your high school? What was the mascot
Well,
name?
we were the Bulldogs, and then we were the Warriors,
been
and
the
then we were the
Lion
Rebels. The Rebels.
Why did
Running
you
Rebels.
switch mascot names so
Because
many
we
times?
joined
Consolidated.
schools and consolidated.
And you
Oh,
have
got it.
3 kids in your class, and you got to consolidate to 7, and then you consolidate again to 11.
And then you're still
Gotcha.
related to all of them.
Well, I tell you what, one good thing about going to high school in the late 80s and early 90s with hair that big, if there's not that many students in the hallways, I mean, you're going to cause you're not going to run into a lot of people.
You keep a nice bubble around you. If you like a personal bubble, the hair in the 80s did that for
And
you.
there was
Yeah,
a
it
constant
did.
bubble of chemical coming out of your hair, too.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Well, Greg, did anybody else write in?
Yeah,
this week?
well, Rob, I hope you liked all that Aquanet and some of the past stories and just in the hair. I mean, they got the hair. The second letter comes to us from none other than Linda Roush in Owatonna, Minnesota, and Linda writes, "Dear Mama Peters, the Wildcats play Chippewa Falls on February 18th. In the movie Titanic, the character Jack Dawson is from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Mama Peters, I have seen Titanic 164 times, but tell me, what movie have you watched the most?"
Oh, gosh. Great question. Tip of the cap to the Roushes. And, yes, I know
There's
this
Jack
about you,
Dawson
Linda.
right there.
You love Titanic. Who doesn't? It was, I think, maybe still holds the record for number of Oscars won at the Academy Awards. Anyway,
really?
Who's Oscar?
movie I've probably seen the most, I'm going to probably say Hoosiers. I love my good rom-coms, but I think I watch Hoosiers every year. And when I was in high school, multiple times. Fun fact, back in the Walkman days, I used my boombox to record like the playoff run on cassette tapes, the sound, and that was my pregame.
Wow,
On the bus
Mama
ride.
Peter.
Speaking
Oh,
of some
yeah.
sweet 80s hair, check out that.
Music montages were big deals back in the mid 80s.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Who doesn't
yes.
love that Hoosiers
Oh,
music
yeah.
as they go
Love,
in? And then
so good.
the huddle. I love you guys. Oh, come on. Can't beat it.
I'll make it.
Yeah, I'll make it.
I'll make it.
Yes.
So
Guys,
good.
what's the matter with you
What
guys?
kind of gum is he chewing? Dentine. Coach, it was
Dentine.
Dentine.
You
That was
too.
Buddy.
Yes, it was Buddy.
Buddy.
I
Well,
love it.
ladies and gentlemen, that was our Tell Mama segment. Thanks to Mr. Rob Derry and Miss Linda Roush for their letters. And they will receive a $50 gift card to Family Fresh in River Falls for their letters being selected.
There we go.
Next up, we're going to have our halftime trivia, Wildcat Trivia, and it is brought to you by the fine folks at River Ridge Builders. Once again, you can this Wildcat Halftime Trivia is brought to you by River Ridge Builders and Jeff Pizzi. We're going to have Jeff Pizzi on next Tuesday at halftime, too. River Ridge Builders was also kind enough to sponsor the playoff broadcast, so the WIAA, for those of you that don't know those acronyms, that's the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Association. And
Interscholastic.
What did I say?
Intercollegiate. That's what I always say.
Interscholastic.
Yes,
Intergalactical.
Yeah, intergalactic.
Intergalactical.
The Wisconsin Intergalactic
It's like
Athletic
Space Mountain.
Association. But the WIAA charges us $250 just to broadcast a playoff game. I'm not sure why, but that's neither here nor there. But River Ridge Builders will pay that fee, and we sincerely appreciate it. So here's our trivia question. Text your answer to 715-307-2360. Once again, that number is 715-307-2360, or you can post in the chat section here on the broadcast. The first correct answer will receive a $10 gift card to the Table on Main. Here's your question. A little over 44 years ago, Saturday Night Fever was released. The soundtrack is the second best-selling soundtrack album of all time. Name the actor who played Tony Manero in this film. This is an easy one. Name this actor who played Tony Manero in the movie Saturday Night Fever. While we're waiting for a correct answer, we'd like to give a shout-out to Bruce and Diane Ehlenfeld, Donna and Verge Reed, and Cork and Al Colander watching down in Florida.
We've also got Pick Six's mom and grandma tuning in, so Ann Klein and Angie Burke, and we've got Katie Mikla.
Chris Strubb was the first.
Oh.
Did you have an answer yet on there?
No.
Well, yeah,
Chris
I mean,
Strubb
it just came in.
texted me John Travolta, and Chris
Yes.
Strubb, you are correct. And guess what today is, Jenna?
February 18th.
February 18th, and it
Friday.
is John Travolta's birthday.
Oh, happy
He is-
birthday.
He is
Johnny T.
He is 68 years old.
Whoa.
Danny.
What, he was about 18 in this picture?
Well, he
What
was,
was that?
right before Saturday Night Fever. He was Vinny Barbarino on Welcome Back, Mr. Cotter. Welcome Back, Cotter.
Mr. Cotter.
Oh.
What was Melissa?
Well-
You won't win any prizes for this, but what was Vinny Barbarino's signature line in Welcome Back, Cotter? You might be too young.
I have no idea.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
So good. Oh my gosh, what was that kind
If
of?
John Travolta was playing goalie, he's saying there's no pucks up in here. Let me get no pucks up in here.
Wow. What's happening?
It's so good. So good. Want to thank the Miklas. They've been tuning in all season. Super fans.
Super fans.
Strubs tuning in all season. Super
Can I
fans.
take Chris Strubb to breakfast at
Yeah.
the table, or do you think Andy would mind?
I don't.
Oh, he
I
wouldn't
don't-
mind.
as
No,
long as-
not at all.
Yeah, as long as Jenna's okay with it.
Chris, we'll
Totally
get
cool.
Chris. I tell you what,
Totally
we'll
cool.
do a double date. Andy, Chris Strubb, Jen, and I will go to the Table on Main, and you will have a free $10 gift card, courtesy of River Ridge Builders.
Hey, Greg, thanks for the invite to have us come with.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that was a little bit.
Feeling like
That's
a loser.
I think that's understood.
Oh, it's understood.
It's understood that you guys
It
are
was
going
an
to be there
assumption.
anyway.
We'll just go on our own, sit
Bring
in a
me a
different
cinnamon roll.
section.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? I was thinking about this as we were doing it. We said it a lot, but such a team effort. It's so fun to come over. I mean, between, the Godfather, you got the Big Cat, you got Jeff Johnson helping us out, you got Pizzy helping us out with the playoff game. I just love our community and how all the teams support each other. It's a pretty amazing atmosphere in River Falls.
It is.
It is. Like last night, we're watching the JV boys game and then the boys game, and then Cheyenne comes running up. Hockey just won in overtime.
So
I mean,
fun.
it's pretty awesome that we get to bring this to you, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And the people that are in the stands, and those that have been faithfully following all year. So thanks for watching.
Well, it is without a doubt the highlight of my week. No matter what the score, I absolutely love watching high school basketball. And speaking of basketball, the second half is just about underway. Ava Reuter will inbound for the Cardinals. 29-17 your score. Wildcats on top. They had a little flurry of three-pointers and some steals, and that stretched out. It was a tie. Actually, they were down 15-14, and they went on a 15-2 run to close out the half. Nice offensive rebound by Hannah Salter. No good, rebounded by Peters.
Good job by Ella there, seeing the court, seeing what was coming at her, switching, going to the middle. Nice job.
Van Osdel to Peters. Nice stop and pop. No good, just a hair long. Rebounded by Bauer. That shot will be open all day against that zone. Nice pass from Van Osdel. Emily Van Osdel's had a heck of a game so far tonight. Taking
Good
care of the
defense.
ball, making good passes. That's her role, and she is doing it to perfection tonight.
Offensive.
I was going to say Abigail Nelson gets away with a push, but she didn't.
Hey, Greg, real quick, we got a bonus question from Rob Derry. Anybody know John Travolta's real name?
I don't. I can look. Yeah, I do not.
Well, I'm sure you could Google it, but that's not the point.
GTS, Google that stuff.
Rob, you'll have to let us know.
Nice pass. All
Peters
right.
back out to Pizzy. Pizzy for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The pistol to the microwave. Wildcats up 32-17.
And that's her fourth.
Her fourth third-pointer.
She's taken some direction from the soup can last night, who drained 5 or 6 threes, I think, last night.
That was fun.
That a girl, Olivia.
Bauer, her foot was on the line. Long two, rebounded by
There
Schwanz.
we go.
Schwanz.
Oh, darn it.
Right idea, you know. But what I loved about that fast break, we got a little wider.
Yeah, we didn't run right down the middle.
Yeah, that was great. Kia did a good job of staying and making the defense make a choice.
Schwanz kind of broke down like she was coming up to make a cut on the football field. They
Just
get her
like-
for the travel.
Just like the drill you did in 5th grade basketball.
That's right.
Like Greenwood at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night, right?
Closing out.
That's right.
16-13 remaining in the second half. Wildcats up 32-17. Bauer into the lane.
Oh, that's a travel.
She gets away with the travel there. Emily Hakes on the left side.
Good pressure.
Schwanz on Reuter. Van Osdel and Allie Richardson down low on the block. There's a long three-point attempt by Hakes, no good. Peters will let it roll out of bounds. 15:39 remaining in the second half. Peters to throw it in bounds to Strop. And Sandvig creeping up to play some pressure defense. She's done a good job of that tonight.
There you go.
Good job, Kia.
That's her third, right?
Yep, Sandvig will be called with her third personal and second team foul. And back in for the Cardinals, number 23, Olivia Sanborn, and Sandvig will take a break. Sandborg's been very active on the defensive side for the Cardinals tonight. Well, this is the final regular season game of the year for 2022. The Wildcats will travel to Toma. Nice pass from Peters to Van Osdel inside to Schwanz. And the Hacksaw will go to the line for 2 shots. Wildcats will travel 2 hours and 6 minutes a little southeast and take on Toma in the first round of the WIAA playoffs. Wildcats, I believe, the 9th seed and Toma the 8th seed.
I believe so.
I have not seen the brackets. I don't know.
If they win, they play Rice Lake.
Okay.
Rice Lake as a bye first round.
Schwanz
Good job, Jordan.
knocks down both free throws.
Great ball movement again by the Wildcats on that last possession. Led to a couple of free throw makes by the Hacksaw.
Bauer for 3 from the right side, no good. Rebounded by Van Osdel. Pulls it up. And the Wildcats set up shop here on the offensive end.
Shoot that.
Van Osel smiles. Peters kicks it over to Strop. Peters for three. Just in and out. Nice hustle
good
by
job,
the
Kia.
Breeze Kia
Good
Strop.
try.
She knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball.
So John Travolta's real name was Keith Hemner.
I've never heard
Never
that.
heard
Me
that in my
neither.
life. Thanks.
You learn
Big
something.
Cat.
You learn something new every day here on the Benchwarmer broadcast.
Rob Derry is a
Legend.
encyclopedia of.
You know what he is? He's a Wisconsin treasure.
He is.
He is a Wisconsin treasure.
He is. I'm not laughing because he's not. I'm laughing.
You're
about
not laughing at the Big
'Cause
Cat.
it's
You're
just
laughing
the
with
title
him.
is
I like that title, actually, is why I'm laughing. Brings me joy.
Van Osel will get called with the reach in. It's her second, team first. 14:24 remaining in the second half.
Yep.
Wildcats up 34-17. Reuter kicks it over to Sanborn. Sanborn for three from the top of the key. Sanborn tickles the twine, and that puts the Cardinals back within 14. Wildcats have been getting some good shots here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, a little stuck.
Peters threw it right to Reuter.
Darn it.
There's a three-point attempt by number 12, Emily Hicks. No
There you
good.
go, go.
Rebounded
Go.
by Van Osdel. Peters throws it over the double-team trap to Strop.
Good
Schwanz.
decision. There you go.
Peters for three,
Ah,
just in and
good
out.
job, Kia, though.
And
Got a hand on
rebounded
it.
by Madison Bauer. Good ball movement once again
yeah,
by the
great ball
Wildcats.
movement.
Peters and Allie Richardson down low. Richardson up and good with the left hand. The 5'8 junior brings the lead, or the deficit, back to 12 for the Cardinals.
Keep attacking. Keep attacking. There you go.
There. Nice.
Peters over to Van Osel. Nice pass to the Hacksaw. She can't come up with it, but she takes it all back in. She'll be
Good
fouled
job.
and head to the line for two shots.
Chippewa Falls student section wanted a charge on that
Good,
one.
good student section crowd for the Cardinal tonight.
Yeah, they showed up for
Yeah.
sure.
It was nice. I think it was Jersey night, and about 20% of them got the message. The other ones were not on the Snapchat.
Atta girl, Jordan.
And there's your coin drop sound effect for the Hacksaw. The best jersey I see down there is the Jackie Moon jersey, the Flint Tropics. Did you ever see that
Oh.
movie?
Well, and the moon is in the front, right? He's got it backwards, maybe?
You might.
Yeah.
A little crisscross style.
Oh,
That'll make you
Chris,
jump,
cross,
jump.
jump.
Jenna
Justin's
not
pretty good
purposely
with rap.
wore a shirt backwards one night
Yeah, I
on
did.
accident.
Oh, really?
It was Shelby Mashevsky was kind enough to point it out.
I think I remember that.
It was the first time I'd actually met Shelby.
Ava Reuter, nice move in the lane, under control. Reuter
Oh.
hits a little fall away. 36-24 your score. Nice pass from Peters to Van Osdel. And Madison Bauer gets the carom rebound. 12-26 remaining in the second half.
We've got Beth Ratzlaff watching from the Midway Bar in Butternut, Wisconsin.
Butternut.
Be
Go
quick and nimble.
Wildcat.
Chris Strub texted me and said Wilsons are definitely invited.
Thank you.
That 3-point, that's, if you weren't listening at halftime, Wilsons thought they weren't invited to breakfast or brunch, but they are.
Which is a combo of breakfast and lunch.
Just in case you
Just in
didn't know.
case you weren't aware of what brunch is.
Nice
Central
job,
Wisconsin
Lil.
also hasn't heard the term cash machine too many times. Peters inside to Torres. She loses the handle out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball. I stopped at a BP in Abbotsford, Wisconsin on my way back from work to the game today, and I needed some cash to here for the game tonight, and I asked them where the cash machine was, and they had no idea what I was talking about.
There you go. Go get it. Go get it.
Apparently they call them time machines, T-Y-M-E.
Yes.
And Melissa, tell the folks at home what that acronym stands for.
Take your money everywhere.
And there you have it. Cheyenne Wilson now in the ball game for the Wildcats. On the court for Coach Sticht and the River Falls squad, Peters, Burke, Torres, Wilson, and Pizzi. Wilson tries to hit Torres down low, sails high out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball. Wilson could have pulled up and took a little 10-foot jumper right there, Melissa.
Just firing that without looking.
Yep. Got to see.
4 lime green headbands on the court for the Wildcats. Peters, the only rogue girl with no headband.
Just like her dad, she doesn't like them. Just like you don't like
They're itchy.
Itchy shirts.
Is that what she said?
No, she just they fall down. She hates messing with them.
Good
I
defense.
don't blame her.
Good defense.
Come on. Come on, girls.
Wilson on Sanborn. Sanborn left. She'll be fouled by the diamond. And Olivia Sanborn will head to the line for 2 shots. Cardinals trying to creep back in this game. 11:02 remaining in the second half. And Sanborn at the line to cut the lead to 10. Well, for anybody that was watching the Wildcat boys last night, boys basketball team was up 15 kind of deep into the second half. That game ended up going to OT, and the Wildcats won handily in the extra frame.
Did they? I thought they won by 1.
They did.
I don't
They
know
won
about
by 1.
handily.
They won by 1.
Well,
But they
at
did
one
win.
point they were up 7 or 8 in the overtime,
Yeah,
and I
so
guess
it still made me a little nervous.
Help her. There you go.
There you
Burke
go.
splits the trap. And Wilson's pass inside of Torres is tipped out of bounds by number 21, Cameron Fjellstead. She played a little JV action, unless that was her sister. Yeah, nope, she did. Peters inside to Torres.
Darn it.
She was fouled. And Torres will go to the line for 2 shots.
Good seal there, though, by Cheyenne.
Yeah, we
Down
have,
low and-
that's the beauty of it, right? You're not going to probably get that pass because you're under the basket, but it seals off that opening in the in the lane. It's fantastic.
Torres' first free throw, no good off the back iron. 10:51 remaining in the ballgame. Kia Strop back in for the Wildcats, and Olivia Pizzi will take a break. Torres, that one looks a little long. Rebounded by Peters. Her left hand up and good. Offensive rebound and put back by the pistol. And that brings the lead back to 13 points for the Wildcats. Wilson and
There you go,
Strop
there you go.
switch. Strop comes up
Get
with a
wide.
steal. Peters
Nice pass.
leading the pack. Up left hand, good. Nice pass from
Great pass.
Kia Strop to Peters. Peters with the last 4 points, and the Wildcats are back up to 15. Peters guarding Fjellstead. Nice move in the lane by Cameron Fjellstead. The 5'10 junior gets that one to roll down. Nice pass by
There it is.
Burke to Strop. Strop in the lane. She'll be fouled by Fjellstead, and Kia Strop will go to the line for 2 shots.
We have one of Emily's relatives who says, speaking of Wisconsin national treasures, thank you for making all these games available. We love watching the Wildcats. Well, thanks for tuning in. That is very sweet.
Wildcats have gotten a little cold from the line of late. Strop missed her first free throw. Cats up by 13, 10:03 remaining in the second half.
There you go,
Second
Kia.
one is rattled home. On the court for the Wildcats, Torres, Strop, Burke, Wilson, and Schwanz. Strop's going to be called with a reach-in foul on Hannah Salter.
I like it. I know it's
was
a foul,
just
but
gonna say, I'm like, that's okay. She's
yes.
what is that, like her first foul? Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's
Scrappy.
just the
It's
first
fine.
foul on Strop, team third.
make them think a little bit when they're handling the ball.
And
up
that's
there.
where she plays her best, when she's physical and getting up in their grill.
Yep. All
They're
right.
going to
On the line.
get Claire Matot stepped out of bounds.
You know, some
That'd be
others that have
Wildcat
been
basketball.
great at following along this year, the Pick 6 fan club in
Oh, yeah.
Nashville. the Von Walds and Myrna Donovan in Balsam Lake. We've had some people that have really tuned into most of our games, so thanks for watching and cheering them on this year.
Great job by
There you
Lily
go.
Burke to go meet that pass.
Yes.
Instead
Yes.
of wait back and let the ball come and have a chance to get stolen, Lily Burke went and met the ball. That's aggressive play, and that's how you beat a press, Melissa.
That's right.
To the ball.
And she's done a nice job of like looking down the floor, right? You know, if they're going to send people up to trap, then there are people open.
Was that a jump ball or
On
what
the
happened
floor.
there? I wasn't
I-
paying attention.
That was a
I
jump.
turned around and I was talking to my color commentator Melissa Wilson, and I did not see what happened there.
Stop and pop. There
Torres
we
gets
go.
a hand on it. Nice job by Jordan Torres out to Schwanz. Schwanz passes it up to Strop. That
Well,
was
that's
no
a travel.
good.
That's another one.
And rebounded by Claire Matot. And Coach Becca Bestial calls a timeout, a fortuitous timeout by Coach Bestial. And we'll dive in and say thanks to our sponsors at First National Bank.
And real quick before we do that, so I'm going to pop this up here. So the River
yeah.
Falls Sports Broadcasting, we don't put this up here enough, but a lot of time and effort and money comes from many people. First National Bank of River Falls is obviously one of them, but also comes out of other people's pockets. Gas, travel, things like that. So if you are able and willing, you can do the little QR code there. There's a Venmo that goes into the River Falls Sports Broadcasting account, which gets used for upgrading equipment and different things like that.
One thing we need is our Channel 1 mic that the coaches wear. That's not working.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll get that fixed.
Probably because he rips it apart.
That thing takes a beating.
I can't say if I were in his shoes, it would not get
Oh.
the same beating or worse.
It would be
If I was
tossed.
coaching, I give Coach Stick the thumbs up. There's a nice
There you
steal
go,
by
Jordan.
Torres. Kicks it to her point guard, Kia Strop. She returns the favor and gives it
There
right
you
back
go.
to
Good
her.
decision by the Cats to pull it out there.
Very impressed tonight with the way the Wildcats are sharing the ball tonight.
Good job, Jordan. Way to go get that.
Well, just the decision making is back to being good again.
Cardinals in a little 2-3 zone.
Nice job, Lil.
Burke over to Schwan. Schwan's on the right side, back to Burke at the top of the key. Cheyenne Wilson, flash was wide open there on the block for a second. Would have been a smart decision by
Keep
Strop
moving.
not to throw it. 8 minutes remaining in the ball game.
There you go.
You can wait around for a better
There you go,
shot.
Cheyenne.
There you go.
Wilson got that shot. She was fouled, I think, maybe on the body by number 22, Claire Matot, and Wilson will go to the line for 2 shots.
17 fouls for the Cardinals.
Wilson directing traffic. Tells Strop to go down on the block. First free throw, a little strong off the back iron. 41-27 your score. Wildcats on top. 8 minutes right on the dot remaining in the second half. That
Kinda
one no
good.
good. Nice
Good job,
offensive
Jordan.
rebound by the hacksaw Jordan Schwans. It's stolen by Ava Reuter. And here come the Cardinal. Well, Jenna may not know this, but we will have an extra passenger in the Honda Pilot on the way back down Highway 29 and
Great
94.
job,
Yeah.
Kia. Nice job.
Mr. Jason Schwans is for some reason doesn't have a ride home tonight.
I think you'll have 2. I think Jazzy's with.
Okay.
Oh.
Jordan Torres will get called with the push. She did.
I did hear a rumor, did have it, that we might have the Schwanzes.
I was kind of hoping I could
Barreling
ride back
back
with
to
you
room.
guys.
We've got room.
We're gonna have
We
fun
have
tonight.
room.
We're going to leave the truck here.
Melissa can drive, maybe Mama Wilson can drive the truck, and Mama Peters can join let the fellas chalk talk on the way home.
Jazzy's going to ride home with you guys.
I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Good job, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne Wilson comes
Go.
up with a steal. She kicks it over to Peters, who gives it to Strop. And the breeze.
That 33 might be hurt a little bit.
Oh,
They're going to get, I think, Brooklyn Sandvig with the reach in. And it is. That'll be the 8th team foul. Peters will be at the line for 1-1. That's the 4th foul on Sandvig.
She's going to take a little break.
And back in for the Cardinal, number 23, Olivia Sanborn.
Nice job.
Peters knocks down her first free throw, gets the sound effect. Wilson and Schwanz in the rebounding blocks for the Wildcats. Abigail Nelson and Ava Reuter down low for the Cardinals. Peters knocks down her second one. Wildcats up 43-27, 7 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Olivia Pizzi and Emily Van Ozel at the docket for Coach Dick and the Wildcats. Sanborn tries to go baseline. Nice defense cut off by Kia Strop. Madison Bauer in the lane. Runner with the right hand, no good.
Good job, Lil.
Loose ball rebounded, secured by Peters.
Oh, good luck, Kia.
Good luck,
Kia.
Kia
Right
Strop
Good idea.
had Schwanz wide open on the block. Nice defensive play. I think that was by number 24, Abigail Nelson, but
I believe you're correct.
Strop to inbound the ball for the Wildcats. Schwanz all the way to the rack. It'll be she'll be called with a over the back. Technically, that's a push in the back. And that's just the first foul on the Hacksaw.
Wow.
She's playing a clean game.
She has 4 to go, 4 to give.
Lots of time, Greg. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
Her dad, Jason Schwanz, might get a little upset with that comment. Actually, Jordan has done a lot better job of.
Come this way. There you go.
Sanborn gets away with a reach in. Van Oslo kicks it up to Peters, over to Pizzi. Olivia's got to get that ball down low, get down low on the ground and pivot. She sticks it up high, and it's right where the defender can grab it.
Well, I moved that ball high, low, up and down, move it around.
Most defenders, when you're playing defense, you're not going to get down that low and go after it. But if you stick it right in front of their face, they're gonna get a hand on it every time. Down low, pivot, keep it down low. Cardinals with the basketball. Wildcats up 43-27, 5:37 remaining in the second half. We'll try to have that clock working for you on Tuesday night when the Wildcats travel straight down 94 East to Toma. Justin, you know Toma's mascot name?
The Timberwolves?
That's right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Their court is really interesting. It's like a gray,
Yeah,
got a big
it's
wolf.
pretty.
Looks new.
Jeez.
Peters snared down that defensive rebound for the Wildcats, and
Right
she's
there.
wide open right here. She passes it up just to kill some clock for the Wildcats.
Keep moving here. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to see us just kind
Yeah,
of finish
let's go.
here.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Keep going.
attacking.
Yeah, perfect.
Cross court from
Love it.
Schwanz to Strop. Short corner to Schwanz. They're going to get Schwanz with the travel.
Boy, I didn't see it. Did you guys see that one? I
She
didn't
might
see
have
it.
drug her foot a little bit.
No. We'll go back and look at the replay.
Well, and sometimes I'm looking through the camera lens and I'm like,
Back in for the Cardinals, number 10, Hannah Salter. She's a 5'7" senior guard.
Oh, yeah, she picks it up.
it's like, who's the guy, the football guy they go to in New York? In the
Mike
NFL?
Pereira.
Yeah, Justin's our
Good,
own.
good
New York.
defense, Kia. Great pressure D there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Kia's the only one that got the memo to get out up top and really pressure that past the three-point line, but it's
Nice strong move inside by Abigail Nelson. The 5'10" senior gets
Come
the
on,
bucket.
girls. Keep attacking. Go. Jeez. I keep saying geez because I feel like we're getting bumped around a little
Van Oslo for 3.
Yeah, I'm just happy she shot that. I mean,
Yes.
wasn't the greatest outcome, but she's got to be looking to shoot that more often.
43-29 your score. Wildcats on top, 4:04 remaining in the ball game.
Come on, Cats, put some pressure on. Let's go.
Ava Reuter for three. She rattles that one home. Reuter brings the Cardinals back within 11. This is definitely still a ball game. 3:47 remaining in stanza number 2. Wildcats spacing not quite as good as it was in the first half.
Nice kick. Nice job.
Pizzi for three from the left
There it
side.
is.
That's her
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
That a girl, Piz.
Pizzi hit 2 threes against the Cardinals back in January. She has 5 tonight. And that puts the Wildcats back up by 14.
Good job, Kia.
That's a foul.
That was a foul. But we're
Pizzi
gonna
pulls
keep
down
going.
the rebound.
Nice job.
Strop to Schwann.
Nice,
Schwann with the left
yes.
hand. Nice pass from the breeze to the hacksaw. And
That's
the Wildcats are back
great
up by
pass.
16.
That's some good basketball there, folks.
Mama Bear is definitely on the cheering side today.
I think Peters got a hand on that one. Pizzi comes up with the steal.
Hand or a kick. But
Strop threads the needle over to Van Osdel. Van Osdel down low to Schwanns in the short corner. Cross court to Pizzi.
Good patience.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
And Kia Strop will be fouled on the reach-in by Madison
Good job,
Bauer.
girls.
And Strop will go to the line for 1-and-1. 9 team fouls on the Cardinals. And Coach Becca Bestial calls a timeout. And we'll hear from the fine folks at First National Bank of River Falls.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We have been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We are proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within the schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
all righty. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. On your screen right now, you have our business loan folks. So if you need to reach out for any business loan needs, First National Bank of River Falls is your first choice. For
The guy on the left,
loans.
Scott Morissette, is running for city council again. He's the guy at, I'm the person for the River Falls Baseball Council that has to go renew our beer license out at the
sure,
ballpark.
sure.
And so you have to go every year. And
Yep, you have
they
to go to the
kinda-
meeting.
They kind of grill you a little bit. And
Yep.
Scott Morissette is the one that grills us,
Yes.
make sure we're following the rules.
He's also part of the Sunshine Fund as well as Melissa Godden. Engaged with
Scott-
that high school group.
Scott, yeah, but Scott does a ton of good things for the
Does.
River Falls community, as does Melissa and Bo and the whole.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they all do. Yep. Scott and I were on the chamber board together.
Kia Strop's first free throw, no good.
Good
Nice
hustle,
hustle
Jordan.
by Jordan Torres.
Great hustle. Good job.
She gets the
JT.
offensive rebound on her back.
Chippewa Falls bringing the house now on the traps.
Yeah, getting after it still.
Van
Yeah.
Osdel
like-
Gotta respect
is
that.
fouled on the
Absolutely.
reach-in. Wildcats are now on the double bonus. And the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdel, will go to the line for not one, but 2 shots, Melissa.
Justin's ready. He's at the ready.
Well, Lily Burke and Cheyenne Wilson look like they're sitting in a
Roz.
recliner like Al Colander at the house watching the game. They're laid back.
Al Colander.
We'll have a little talk about that.
Yeah, we will. With both of them.
They're not doing anything wrong.
No, they're right.
They look very relaxed. Peters
Good
skies for the rebound. Kicks it out to Van Osdel, over to Pizzi.
Good ball movement here. Nice
And
job,
Peters
girls.
will be fouled by Ava Reuter, and Peters will go to the line for 2 shots. Did Van Ossel make her first one?
Yes.
Yeah, missed the
And-
second.
yeah. Peters at the line for free throw number 1. There's your coin slot sound effect. Back in for the Wildcats, number 24. She's known as Pick 6, Lily Burke,
She's got her own fan club.
Yes, she should.
down in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Peters' second free throw, a little short.
Oh.
Long rebound secured by Allie Richardson. And Coach Bestial calls a timeout. Well, we'll keep it right here in
Yeah,
chat.
for sure. Yes. We had a pasta feed for the girls last night. Holly Pizzi, give her a shout out for setting all those up this year and getting
Yeah.
that was
Whose
nice.
house was it at last night?
It was at the River
was at
Falls
the
High
Cat
School
House.
Commons.
The Cat House.
Kitty City.
Kitty City.
Yeah.
Kitty City.
It's a lot of girls. It's JV, varsity
Yeah.
coaches.
Alice said it was delicious.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Saw Melissa Wilson.
And Mike Burke.
Yeah.
Nice work, guys.
And Charlie. Chuck helped.
Charlie did a lot of help. He
Well,
was,
well, whatever
good
they
helper.
had last night, they should rinse and repeat for Monday night because it worked tonight. Cats up by 18. I think their best defensive effort of the season. I don't remember
Yes.
Yeah.
anybody scoring less than 20 than 32 points.
Yeah.
Of course, game's not over yet. We have a minute 42 remaining on the clock.
I think probably our next closest was that early Hudson win. I think we held them to maybe like
41.
30. Yeah,
That was low.
I think you're right.
That game was 41-46.
Yeah, you are
Wildcats
correct.
bested the Raiders.
Yep. And it's funny you feed these high school kids because we've done the pasta feeds for the football team for years, and all they want to eat are the buttered noodles.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
We like some
Buttered noodles are
buttered noodles in our house.
a fan favorite at the Peters household as well.
Look at that. Above the 3. I love it.
I do too. Much better pressure tonight.
Saw that a lot more in the beginning of the year. We were kind of doing that deny defense. And
Good offensive rebound by Richardson. Her putback no good. She kicks it out to number 12, Emily Hakes, and Peters snares the rebound. Minute 18 left in the ball game. Wildcats up by 18.
Nice passing. Really was.
Get that ball down low. That a girl, Olivia Pizzi. Jordan Torres trying to work down low on the block. That ball is kicked out of bounds by Richardson. And Strop will inbound it on the baseline. In for the Wildcats, Strop, Burke, Pizzi, Peters, and Torres. The Jet's been active down low on the block tonight.
She has. She's been playing strong.
Is 43 for the Cardinals. Is she maybe one of their seniors that just subbed in?
Yeah, let's.
Evan Rue, a junior.
Junior, okay.
No, that's
Oh, sorry.
Jordan. That's Jordan Forster.
I'm
Yeah,
so
she's a senior.
get in there.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, like classy move by the coach to get her in here. In what must be their
Forster
last game.
cranks up another one, no good, just off the backboard. They're going to get Ava Reuter with a reach-in foul on Torres, and the Jet will go to the line for 2 shots. 33 ticks remaining in this ball game. 2 Cardinals at the docket ready to come in. Number 10, senior Hannah Salter, and number 22, Claire Maycott.
Jordan, good job.
Torres knocks down the first one. Well, once again, if you didn't hear it before, Wildcats will start the WIAA playoffs this coming Tuesday night in Tomah, Wisconsin. They'll take on the Timberwolves. That game time will be at 7:15, and we'll have it right here on the Bench Warmer broadcast, brought to you by First National Bank of River Falls. Oh, excuse me. That's a playoff game that's sponsored by River Ridge Builders.
Yes.
Thanks again to Mr. Jeff Pizzi for forking up the $250 for us to pay that fee. Peters gets the steal. There's 7 seconds remaining in this one. And it looks like the Cardinals will let the Wildcats dribble it on out. There's your horn. There's your final score. River Falls 51, Chippewa Falls 32. Melissa Wilson, your comments on tonight's ball game?
Well, going into playoffs, it was really, really nice to see the Cats break the press successfully tonight and handle a trapping defense. So,
Justin, I know you liked the defensive pressure the Cats gave.
I did. It was fantastic. I love the switch up of letting them get outside that three-point line and get after it a little bit. I think that helps bring that intensity. And obviously, this team is much better when we're running. And we were running a lot more today, and that was fun to see.
Jenna, how did you like the way the Wildcats shared the ball tonight?
Loved it. That was the best ball movement they've had against a zone all year, honestly. They haven't, or at least since earlier on in the season. We've talked many times in this last stretch here, like if you're opposing coach, you slap a zone on us because we've really struggled with it. They did a much better job handling that zone, not only with the attack, but just quicker ball movement and reversals. Like that made a big difference. We tended in the past games to hold on to the ball for a few seconds too long, make it easy on the defense, and we moved the ball much better and much faster tonight.
Well, we're gonna close up shop, and I'm gonna hop in the 2014 Black Honda Pilot and ride about 75 miles straight west with Jason Schwanz and Jenna Peters, and we'll see you on Tuesday night for some WIAA playoff action. River Falls and Toma, brought to you by River Ridge Builders. Good night.